What's up, guys? Coach Corey here. Just going to go over our next phase of our offense, our next set. So far we've covered the orange set, which is just an open, which is on the board right now. Just a big open, 3 attack down low, 3 attack up high. The second set we went over was our blue. Blue is just our middies cutting and creating a triangle, and then it's just a rotating triangle. Every time I yell blue, it's a rotating triangle. So just to show that again real quick, I yell blue, this midi cuts down the crease, this midi pops over, and this midi pops back. And then we're in our triangle. Every time that I yell blue, it's just another rotating triangle. So as soon as I yell blue, this guy's cutting out of crease, he's cutting to crease, and he's cutting over. Just a rotating triangle. Every time I yell blue, that's what we're going to do. So now we're going to go to our next set, which is going to be our red. So in this set, we created a 1-3-2. This time, the middies are just going to stay in the orange. So midi out here, midi top center, midi top left. And now red is going to be our attackman. And they're going to be doing the same thing as blue, just from behind the cage instead of up top. So when I yell red, this attackman's cutting to crease. This attackman's just going to pop over a little bit, and this attackman's just going to pop back a little bit. So now, same exact rotation that we had when we ran blue. This time it was just the attackman that were rotating. But now instead of being in a 1-3-2, we're in a 2-3-1. To make it more of a 2-3-1, these middies can just pop back a little bit, slide up just a little bit and play up in here. And then top center midi just stays where he's at. So now it looks a little bit more like a 2-3-1 because we have the 2 guys behind the goal, 3 guys across the center, and then the 1 guy up top. But for my attackman, just remember whenever I yell red, just like when we do blue, anytime I yell red, we're just rotating triangles. So he was the first cut. This crease guy, again, wherever the ball's at, you're just going to be playing back and away from wherever the ball's at. So we're going to say that this guy has the ball. So he just made that cut. So now he's just going to pop out over here and be backing away. Backing away. Now the ball gets passed down here. He'll slide up in here. If the ball gets passed over here, he slides back over here. If the ball gets passed over to this guy, he's just going to slide down, back here, slide over. Again, he's just always working opposite of where the ball is at, backing away, backing away. And he's just going to keep doing that as long as we're in red. So if I yell red again, though, that crease guy needs to pop out, just like we did in blue. The crease attackman is going to pop back to here. This guy's sliding over, and this guy's cutting to crease. Now when we do this and the ball's back at X, especially when it's over here on the side, if I yell red, the most important thing you got to remember is this is basically going to be a give and go opportunity for the attackman. So as this attackman's cutting across, he's going to pass it to that attackman, and then he's going to cut to the net. As attackman's cutting across, he's looking for that pass right there as soon as he gets past that defender so that he can get a quick catch, a quick turn and shoot. And that's basically how we're going to run our red offense. And same thing, we'll just keep that rotation going, always looking for the pass. So he passes to him, he's coming across, he went to crease, now he's working the crease. If I yell red again, he pops out, he throws ball back over to this attackman as he's coming across, looking for that quick give and go pass and shot. So that's basically the red offense. Same thing as the blue offense, we're just rotating in a triangle. The only difference is now it's behind the cage rather than up top. And again, I can call this at any time, so just make sure that you know if I yell red, you just cut no matter what. That attacker needs to cut no matter what. Same with when we're in blue. If I yell blue, you want to make sure that that midi cuts no matter what. Just cut and rotate. Just get into blue. Even if it works or doesn't work, you don't have to get that pass on your cut. I just want to get somebody down on crease so we can start working inside. So hopefully that makes sense. If blue made sense, then this should make sense. And all of my middies should be able to play at attack and play the red just like they do the blue. It's the same thing. We're always rotating counterclockwise, whether it's back behind the goal or up top with the middies. We're always rotating counterclockwise, and it's always just that same kind of cut. So hopefully that makes a lot of sense. In the next video, I'm going to go over how we combined blue and red to make a completely different set. So far we went over our orange, which is just a big open set. We went over our blue, which was the 1-3-2, and now we've done our red, which is a 2-3-1. And then the next set we're going to go over a 2-2-2 by combining the red and the blue. So make sure you watch that video after you watch this video a few times and really understand how to move the ball around. And then I'll see you in the next video. All right.